Hello, Silicon Markets here, just giving you an idea of the RSI indicator, also known as the Relative Strength Index indicator, just to show you how you could potentially use it to make signals for your algorithms. So here we go, we've got a euro dollar price here on an hourly chart, and here we have the RSI indicator at the bottom. Now, there are many ways that you could use the RSI indicator, but I'll just explain some of the settings first of all. So it's used on a 14 period RSI, and it does have an overbought line and an oversold line. So this RSI line here measures the relative strength of the last 14 candles. So if the last 14 candles or 14 price periods are moving quite strong, you can see here the RSI will move into what's called an overbought territory or a positive territory. If the signal here is showing a very bearish trend and the last 14 signals are down, then you could see that the RSI will move closer to the downside here of the indicator. So what does this all mean? This means that effectively the market tries to use it for overbought signals and sells when it's at the top, and oversold signals when it sells at the bottom. It's not necessarily the case, it doesn't work that simplistically, but quite often that is what the market tries to do, because you can see here that the market moves into oversold territory here, but the market continues to go down. So if you take a bearish trade on this side, you would probably end up losing, and again over here. So it does move up a little bit, it creeps up, but it ends up moving down. The larger moves on the downside. So what potentially you can do is use the RSI as a filter for trend. So if the RSI is above 50 or above 60, you can potentially say that we're in a positive market, or if the RSI is below 30 or below 20, you can say that we're in a bearish market like it is over here. So you can potentially use it as a filter. So have a play around with it, have a go and see what you think and what strategies you can make from the RSI. In terms of how to code it into the algorithms, all you've got to do is select the indicator here, click RSI, and then choose the periods over here. Now a 14 period RSI is the standard setting, as it was made by Wilder, and he used to use the 14 period RSI. But on the higher time frames, sometimes traders will use a 9 RSI. So on a weekly time frame, they might want a quicker signal, so they use an RSI. Vice versa, on a really low time frame like a 5-minute or a 2-minute time frame, somebody might choose a 21 RSI to try and get more reliable signals. So it's entirely up to you. It's got a lot of ways you can test it. And in terms of how we can use it, we can use it as above than, more than. We can have crosses of an RSI. We can have moving from below to above, above to below. We can have it equal to. So there's a lot of particular settings you can have for this RSI indicator. But I just wanted to introduce it to you and see how it goes. And always you can ask questions in our support section of the website.